The Osa Peninsula especially has a diverse population of birds because its surrounded waters provide numerous sources of food, including species of fish, insects concentrated near water, and shoreline plants. This geographic characteristic also makes the Osa Peninsula a landing location to rest, refuel, and shelter for migratory birds that have traveled long distances. In the bird world, very few species mate for life. Many change partners each year or have multiple mates. Macaws, however, form strong life-lasting bonds with their partner. These pairs of macaws feed together and interact peacefully while doing so, showing respect to their partner by taking turns to eat and waiting patiently for their turn. When a pair of macaw are perched on the branch, if a lone macaw comes and lands on the same branch, it will be chased away by the couple. They are able to act together, defending their feeding site and favorite perch as a unit rather than as individuals. When one macaw lifts off for another branch, the other never stays behind. They move as a pair, following each other's movement closely so they never fall apart in the busy forest. What looks like a kiss is really a moment of gentle nibbling and grooming that expresses their trust and affection for each other. Macaws are highly social birds that stay and travel together in noisy flocks of 10 to 30, often flying in pairs within these larger groups. They stay together for feeding and roosting to defend each other from predators. While macaws demonstrate long-term bonds and cooperation, they represent only one behavioral strategy among the birds of the Osa Peninsula. Other species rely on adaptability, camouflage, or solitary foraging to survive in the same environment. This fiery-billed araucaria is eating a nut, tossing it around in its bill. Its large, vibrant bill is light in weight due to a thin-walled, foam-like construction. This allows for it to maneuver with ease within the branches and foliage. The size of the beak is designed so it is able to pluck fruits and nuts from thin branches that cannot support the bird's full weight and to reach into deep tree cavities for eggs or small animals. This yellow-throated toucan is searching for food amongst the trees. Despite its bright colorings, this bird is surprisingly well camouflaged in the rainforest. Its jet-black bodies blend into the shadows of the leaves, while its yellow throat and face mimics the leaves that reflects off the sunlight. The northern crested caracara is built to be a highly adaptable and opportunistic feeder, meaning it eats whatever is easiest to find rather than specializing in one specific diet. Unlike other raptors adapted to catching prey in flight, its long legs allows it to walk and run and forage for insects, reptiles, and amphibians in open grasslands. Its massive hooked bill is designed to tear through the flesh of dead animals for them to feed. Some individuals, however, are still learning how to survive. This is a green heron. Its fluffy plumage and dull colorings revealed that it was still a juvenile, recently out on its own. It seemed uncertain of what to do, as young birds are pushed out of the nest as soon as they learn to fly. Each time another bird passed by, it snapped its head up with alertness. It peered down at the water several times, as if considering a hunt, though it didn't yet seem to know how to strike. Eventually, exhausted from its attempts, the little heron settled down on the branch to rest, still figuring out what being independent means. Observing birds in the Osa Peninsula makes it clear that their behaviors and survivals are inseparable from the rainforest. Lifelong pair bonds, feeding sites, safe nesting branches, and abundant food sources all depend on intact rainforest ecosystems. When forests are protected, these relationships and life cycles can continue. When forests are damaged, they are disrupted or lost.